Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
A religious person who believes Jesus is the Christ and who is a member of a Christian denomination. Following the teachings or manifesting the qualities or spirit of Jesus Christ. Relating to or characteristic of Christianity. Resembling or showing the spirit of Christ. Becoming to or like a Christian. Gentle Christianly behavior. Resembling or showing the spirit of Christ. A monotheistic system of beliefs and practices based on the Old Testament and the teachings of Jesus as embodied in the New Testament and emphasizing the role of Jesus as Savior. The collective body of Christians throughout the world and history, found predominantly in Europe and the Americas and Australia. A person who manifests devotion to a deity. Any important early teacher of Christianity or a Christian missionary to a people. Any important early teacher of Christianity or a Christian missionary to a people. An ardent early supporter of a cause or reform. An apostle of revolution. New Testament. One of the original 12 disciples chosen by Christ to preach his gospel. An adherent of Arianism, the belief that Jesus Christ was not truly God. A Christian who has experienced a dramatic conversion to faith in Jesus. A member of a Catholic Church. Free from provincial prejudices or attachments. Catholic in one's tastes. Of or relating to or supporting Catholicism. A member of Christian denomination that expects the imminent advent of Christ. An Orthodox Christian or Uniate Christian belonging to the Patriarchate of Alexandria or Antioch or Jerusalem. An Eastern Christian in Egypt or Syria who adheres to the Orthodox faith as defined by the Council of Chalcedon in 451 and as accepted by the Byzantine Emperor. A member of a group of Jews who, during the early history of the Christian Church, accepted Jesus as the Messiah. They accepted the Gospel according to Matthew but rejected the epistles of St. Paul and continued to follow Jewish law and celebrate Jewish holidays. They were later declared heretic by the Church of Rome. An early name for any Christian. An inhabitant of Nazareth. Of or relating to the Nazarenes or their religion. Of or relating to the town of Nazareth or its inhabitants. A Christian as contrasted with a Jew. A member of the Church formed in the 19th century by German Catholics who refused to accept the infallibility of the Pope. The Protestant churches and denominations collectively. An adherent of Protestantism. Of or relating to Protestants or Protestantism. Protesting. One who quakes and trembles with, or as with, fear. A member of the Religious Society of Friends founded by George Fox. The Friends have never called themselves Quakers. A member of Christian denomination that expects the imminent advent of Christ. A person who wields power and influence. A shaker of traditional beliefs. A container in which something can be shaken. A member of Christian group practicing celibacy and communal living and common possession of property and separation from the world. A follower of tractarianism and supporter of the Oxford movement, which was expounded in pamphlets called Tracts for the Times. A member of the Coptic Church. An Egyptian descended from the ancient Egyptians. A person entitled to receive communion. A member of the Religious Society of Friends founded by George Fox, the Friends have never called themselves Quakers. A person who backs a politician or a team, etc. They are friends of the library. An associate who provides cooperation or assistance. A person with whom you are acquainted. We are friends of the family. A person you know well and regard with affection and trust. He was my best friend at the university. A Christian as contrasted with a Jew. A person who does not acknowledge your God. A Christian. Christians refer to themselves as Gentiles. A person who is not a member of one's own religion, used in this sense by Mormons and Hindus. Belonging to or characteristic of non-Jewish peoples. A Christian as contrasted with a Jew. An Orthodox Christian or Uniate Christian belonging to the Patriarchate of Alexandria or Antioch or Jerusalem. An Eastern Christian in Egypt or Syria who adheres to the Orthodox faith as defined by the Council of Chalcedon in 451 and as accepted by the Byzantine Emperor. A service conducted in a house of worship. Don't be late for church. A place for public, especially Christian, worship. The church was empty. One of the groups of Christians who have their own beliefs and forms of worship. Perform a special church rite or service for. Church a woman after childbirth. The body of people who attend or belong to a particular local church. Our church is hosting a picnic next week. A Protestant church that accepts the Bible as the only source of true Christian faith and practices baptism by immersion. One of the groups of Christians who have their own beliefs and forms of worship. A strong belief in a supernatural power or powers that control human destiny. A strong belief in a supernatural power or powers that control human destiny. An institution to express belief in a divine power. He was raised in the Baptist religion.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.